Hey there guys, what's going on? My name's Mark and welcome back to our FIFA 19 Peterborough United Road to Glory career mode. Now, let's get straight into it. I actually haven't checked who won the poll. I should probably do that right now, shouldn't I? Right, so in the last episode, I left you with a little choice. I left you with who should we buy. Let me go on the transfer hub. I left you 4 choices. I left you Musa Barrow, Jason Cummins, Jan Fiet Arp, and Musa. Hang on, Eddie Nketiah. I've already said Musa Barrow. Now, I came on last night and attempted to, because at that time, Jan Fiet Arp was winning, so I went to load him. I was like, okay, let's load him. Oh, no, pranked. But now I'm looking at it, I'm kind of quite relieved, because the winner and who we will be buying is Musa Barrow, so let's get into that. And there he is, 1.9 million for Musa Barrow, the 20-year-old, 69 rated, I do believe. So he should grow very nicely. I think he actually took, he took a pay cut, to be fair. I do believe he was on 8 grand at Atlanta, and I think he took like 100 quid off. So yeah, he's on 7.9k, so he's took a 100 quid a pay cut, so that's not too bad. So we've got him for 4 years. There he is, number 23. We're going to change that actually, because I don't really want him as a 23. Who's our 7? Do we have a 7? Hendricks. Matty Godden's not really going to be a number 9 anymore. We're gonna get rid of Godden as our number 9, and we're gonna plop Musa Barrow as our new number 9. There he is. He's gonna bang those goals in. So in today's episode, we're probably going to fly through August. We'll play Crawley, we'll play Brighton, we'll do highlights of Leeds, Sheffield, and we'll come back for Wigan. We'll end it on Wigan, and we'll I don't know when the next round of the Carabao Cup is. If we get through to it, I might come back for that. But if there's nothing in September, I'll do September in my spare time, and then next episode I'll come back for like maybe October or something, because there's just nothing happening in these. Like, it's just like 4 league games a month, and maybe come back for November. Who actually knows? So Crawley Town in the Carabao Cup last season, we got to the final of the competition, losing 1-0 to Chelsea. So we're looking to go one further than that, and here is the team that we're going to go with. Tyler in goal. He was supposed to play in the Carabao Cup final last year, but he got injured, so he wasn't able to. We're going to give Naismith a start. Elliott's keeping his players. Bennett and Loyola are on the left side of the defence. Woodgid staying. O'Hara comes in. Hendricks stays. Madison stays. And Anderson comes in as well as Musa Barrow making his debut. Here we go then. Last season's finalists are kicking off their Carabao Cup campaign as Peterborough travel to Crawley. I really want to win it this year, because we got to the final last year. Nobody expected us to get to the final, and I wouldn't mind winning it. We won the Checker Trade Trophy last season. We can't win that again because that's only for League 1 and League 2 sides, so we're not in that. And I just want to get some silverware this season. I really want a FA Cup run, because last season didn't go too well for us. We got knocked out in the first round against Coventry. God, if I ever see those again, it'll be too soon. So let's get into it. Crawley versus Peterborough. Crawley goes underway. Let's advance to the next round, boys. Dead half. Now it's happened. Literally nothing's happened in this half. God, let's hope for at least a good shot in the second half. Bloody hell. I don't really want to go to penalties again with Crawley. But then again, I have got my... Oh, why is it saying Musa Barrow's injured in the top corner? Oh shit. Why have I done that? Oh, Reece Bennett, what a recovery tackle, lad. Hendricks, ball over the top. Musa Barrow. Inside to Jermaine Anderson. Oh, how has he fucking put that over? Loyola, run, lad. Run, lad. Run, lad. There you go. It's a fantastic ball through. Loyola, good ball in. Keeper's got it. Oh, my God. Game's been dead. We're getting into the game now. Jermaine Anderson over Hendricks. Hendricks dinks it in. Musa Barrow! He's there! Is he on? He's onside, Musa Barrow! on his debut, gets what surely is the winner. Peterborough have been building the pressure. Hendrick, great ball in. Barrow's not going to miss from there. That is a striker's finish, a poacher's finish, if you will. He just gets into space, 2 yards out. He's not going to miss. Musa Barrow has surely sent Peterborough through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. Oh, it's a decent debut for the young lad. Yes. Pretty much one of the only highlights in the game was that goal. Like, nothing else really happened. But an 87th goal, an 87th minute header from Musa Barrow sends us through. And no penalties this time. Mark Tyler is still... even if it was going to penalties, who in their right mind would doubt Mark Tyler after what he did last season? Nobody. Nobody would. But we're through at the next round. Right then, so into the next game. Nothing is happening between the games, so we'll just go straight into it. We're at the Amex today. In one of the biggest games of the season, a newly relegated side in Brighton. It looks like they've still got a lot of their main players, but the main one is Glenn Murray, who is no longer in the game because he's retired. We'll wait for the lineups to come down because I actually want to see how Brighton are starting, and I also have done something different myself to the lineup. Look at the size of Dodo compared to everyone else. Jesus Christ. It's like look at Jack Elliott compared to him. Fucking hell. I didn't realise he was that small. So here's how they line up. So that's pretty much... It could be a Premier League side. Like, Matty Ryan still in goal. Lewis Dunk. They've still got Bernardo. Davi Proper. Jose Escuero. Pascal Gross. Florent Andone. And again, they're playing that gap between the defence and the midfield. Something that I exploited a lot last season. And here's our lineup. Like I said, I've done something different. I've changed the formation completely. We are used to a 4-2-3-1 pretty much since day dot. But I've changed it to try and get Ivan Toney and Musa Barrow in the team. I've gone with a 4-2-2. It's pretty much the exact same team. Just Gomez on the left. I've took Madison out, and Musa Barrow and Ivan Toney are playing together. So hopefully that works and it doesn't backfire on me. And if it does, I'm more than happy to go back to a 4-2-3-1. Louis Reed through the legs to Musa Barrow. Toney, there's a man over there, an Angel Gomez, who hits one first time. It's right at Matty Ryan. Izquierdo. He's causing me he's causing me a headache over here, you know. He's absolutely having my life. What do you mean? What? I did not press tackle. That's the computer doing that all by himself. I did not press a single button there. Go on then. I mean, it's not Mark Tyler in goal, so I've just got no confidence. Oh, he's a bit of a twat. Is he palmed that over? I mean, why would Andone do that? I mean, you know, it's 0-0 and you've got a penalty and you just be like, you know what? I'm gonna Panenka this bastard. No, absolutely whack it. You're a bit of an idiot. I wish Izquierdo would fucking break his legs, to be honest. It's a great fucking tackle by Dodo, to be fair. What a block. Not the best first half for us. Like, the one thing that's happened has been the penalty, and Izquierdo absolutely having my life on the wing. So I'm tempted to go defensive, and I'm tempted, if nothing changes by like the 70th minute maybe, I'm thinking, you know, let's just go back to a 4-2-3-1. They are bossing me. They are all over me right now. Dodo though doing well. Barrow, get that through with Toney again. Toney back to Barrow. Barrow back to Toney. There's just no movement. There you go. There's some. Barrow, hit it! Oh, why did I do that? Could have easily brought that down. Took a touch. Dinked it in the middle. Nah, fuck it. Why not go for the spectacular? Hendricks, good ball in. Toney! Oh, there we go. That is undeserved. That is completely undeserved. They have been the better side, bar none. That's probably our first highlight of this game, and we've made it count. Another good ball in by Cedric Hendricks. He's done that twice in a row now. He just gets it onto his left, swings one in, and Toney just gets between the two defenders, gets up, heads it home. We're loving a headed goal recently, and Ivan Toney gets his, I do believe that's his 4th of the season already in the league alone. So he's on fire, and you know, he could actually be coming for Jason Cummins' goal record from last season. Woodgid, ball through there, Perby to Musa Barrow. Musa Barrow dinks. Oh, Ryan, why wouldn't you just let that go in? You selfish man. Barrow, good ball through to Ivan Toney there. Ivan Toney, finish the game. Musa Barrow's going to drop. Oh my god, he's at the post. There we go. Whew. We made that difficult, but it's a good win. A good win against one of the, they all just put their hands up at the same time then. That was creepy. Good win against what you'd suspect to be one of the favourites to go up. But we made it difficult. We probably shouldn't have won that at all. We should have lost, to be honest. That penalty miss in the first half, I don't know why he tried to dink it. But a good win for us. And still undefeated. Right, so the next round of the Carabao Cup has been drawn, and we are at Rochdale in the second round? Yeah, second round. Is this where some of the big boys start to come in? Yeah, Wolves are in there, Watford, Man City, Chelsea. Oh, here they come. Here they come, this is good. So yeah, nothing's going to change. I'm still going to do highlights of Leeds and Sheffield Wednesday, and I'm also going to do highlights of Rochdale now. And we'll come back for Wigan. And yeah, so let's get into these highlights. So into these highlights then, the first game we were at home against Leeds. First chance game, 20 minutes in, Woodard with a good corner and Elliott with a good header, but it's just over the bar. Dembele now, first time up to Tony. Tony, first time to Maddison. Maddison takes it past his defender, cuts back, dinks one in. Woodard's coming in on the volley! Oh, Alex Woodard, get in, lad. Stunning volley, lovely play by Maddison to cut back, dink one in. Look at Woodard there. Header steam, absolutely rifles one into the top right and gives us the lead. Loyola inside to Lewis Reed. Reed gives it to Woodard. Woodard up to Maddison. Maddison takes it round one, dribbles past the other, hits it low, but the keeper gets down well to tip it away. Alex Woodard picks the ball deep inside his own half. Watch this for one touch. Maddison, Tony, Maddison to Reed. It's lovely football. Reed got two players on him. He doesn't care. Shrugs him off. Pokes one. And it goes in off the post. Oh, it's fantastic play. Fantastic play from the boys. Lewis Reed has got the goal. Yes, I said Lewis. Booyah. Let's just appreciate this football in the middle. Look at that one-touch passing. Lewis Reed through on goal. They're just swarming around him. He doesn't care. Holds him off. Keeps his cool. Doubles our lead. No commentary needed for this bit. Watch this dummy by Ivan Toney. Oh my god. Oh my, he faked him hard. He faked him so hard. Oh my days. And that was the final thing to happen in the game. A good win against Leeds. A pretty comfortable win against Leeds. And we move on to the next game against Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield with the first chance of the game. A corner swung in. Hector gets on the end of it. Goes over the keeper. Kisses the bar. And we can clear our lines. We've just defended a Sheffield Wednesday attack. And we are looking to come forward. Tony to Gomez on the wing. Gomez low ball in. Madison at the back post. Oh, what a ball, Angel Gomez. What a ball. Oh, you see it. See! Like I said, a great ball in by Angel Gomez. Madison's not going to miss from there. Lovely finish back across goal into the bottom left to give us the lead. Zhao has the ball on the right wing for Sheffield Wednesday. Good ball in. Hooper gets there and he heads home. How has he got between two ears? How have three of you combined? How has Mark Tyler, Jack Elliott, and I assume fucking Naismith because he's on the field? How have none of you got that ball? Great ball in from the wing, to be fair. And like I said, he just gets between Elliott, Naismith, and, you know, Tim Howard's got to come for that, but he doesn't. And I did say Mark Tyler, but it was Tim Howard in goal. Coming forward again on the counter, they seem to work against Sheffield Wednesday. Madison, another low ball in, this time to Louis Reed, and this time he puts it away. Another low ball in, please. Thank you. Low crosses are absolutely tearing Sheffield Wednesday apart. This time Madison, who got on the end of the other one, he's providing this one, and Louis Reed there this time. Ivan Toney, look at where he is. He's on the edge of the box. He's not where you'd expect the striker to be. And that was pretty much that in terms of second halves. It's one of the worst halves I've played on this FIFA. There was no chances for either team. Trust me, I've checked twice. There was just pot shots from the edge of the box, if that. But in the end, who cares about the second half as we continue our winning streak and we move on to the Carabao Cup against Rochdale. Rochdale with the first chance. Andrews to Camps on the wing. He dinks the ball back towards the edge of the area. Andrews does get on it, and it was flying in the near post, but Mark Tyler reacts well and palms it around for a corner. The corner came to nothing, and this is actually from the resulting goal kick. Barrow back to Godden. Godden back to Barrow. He's in on goal here. Opens up his body. Aims one for the far corner, and he finishes it to make it 2 goals in 2 Carabao Cup games. Fantastic ball through by Matty Godden here to leave Musa Barrow pretty much one-on-one. Just opens his body, aims it for the far corner. Keeper's getting nowhere near it. Right in the side netting, and Peterborough have a lead. Matty Godden again, Musa Barrow and him linking up well. Barrow a little skip past his man there, makes his way through, about to shoot, but that's a lovely last-ditch tackle from behind to deny him and take it round for a corner. Corner swung in then, it was cleared only as far as Reece Bennett, and we all know what I'm going to do. Take a touch, bang it! It's just wide. It wasn't as far off as you might think it was. I've noticed I don't put a lot of good defensive players in, so I'm going to put this in. Look at this run and interception by Loyola. If he gets that wrong, that Rochdale player is one-on-one, and it's more than likely going to result in a goal. Backs it to the wall defending, even Musa Barrow getting involved. Look at this great tackle. Psych, it's apparently a free kick. I always do this when the free kick leads to something, so sorry for the spoilers. Ball in, first header, it's up rather than out. It drops, he hits it on the volley, and Rochdale get a late equaliser. Take nothing away from the volley, but look at the defendant. There is 5 Peterborough players around him, and none of them get close to him. They all just back off, and as you can see in the bottom right there, yes, I did go ultra-attacking. But would ultra-attacking help me or hinder me? A fantastic ball through to Rochdale attacker. He's one-on-one. I still do not know why he turned around. If he kept on running, he's through on goal, and that was the last kick of the half, and we are going to penalties. We've got a good record on penalties thanks to Mark Tyler. Matty Godden steps up to take the first one. I'm aiming left, tries to go right at the last second, but the keeper reads well. It gets down very quickly to his right hand side and keeps it out. Can Mark Tyler recreate? Andrew steps up. Yes, he can. Mark Tyler keeping up his fantastic penalty record. So Ricky Dembele up next for us. I decide to absolutely whack it, and he puts it home. Rochdale number 7 up next. Mark Tyler up to his usual tricks. He goes the right way again, and he keeps the second one out as well. If there's something I've learned about taking penalties, never go down the middle, guys. Just never go down the middle. It hardly works. Number 11 for Rochdale. He's seen what Mark Tyler's done. Can he finally put the ball in the net? No, he can't. Mark Tyler, 3 out of 3. Signing of the season last season for us, Nelson Loyola steps up and he wellies it top left corner. That's the best penalty that we've seen. Mark Tyler with a chance to win it now. Can he make it 100% save rate in this penalty shootout? 27, weird run. He doesn't care. Mark Tyler makes it 4 out of 4 and sends Peterborough United through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. The man right there is a living legend. Right, so decent set of highlights there. Beaten Leeds, beaten Sheff Wed, and progressing via penalties in the Carabao Cup. What a shock. We win on penalties when Mark Tyler's in goal. Oof, somebody pinch me. I must be dreaming. It's beyond a joke at this point, really, isn't it? Oh, that's good. That is literally the first time I've saw that. That is a big game. We're away at Tottenham. That's good. We had to wait until like the semi-final of this competition to get a big test this last season. So we've got a good one in the third round, and we're going to start with that next episode. I'll do highlights of pretty much all of September. So Huddersfield, Brentford, Reading, and then we'll come back for Tottenham in the Carabao Cup third round. That'll be a big test for us. Everybody is going to be rested in that Reading game, because we're going after that. We're going after the Carabao Cup. I want it. I want it in my trophy cabinet. So it is actually deadline day, but I've got no money when it loads. No money. There you go. 96 grand. There's fucking nothing there. I mean, if we put it all this way, can we even get someone on loan? Not a Scooby. So we actually did make some sales. It was Daniels and who the fuck was the other one? Yeah, so Yorworth and Daniels, or just Daniel left, both to, I think those are both Saudi Arabian clubs. So we got $500,000 for Yorworth and just under 120 grand for Daniel. Both of them weren't getting used. Both of them were going to be fringe players, so we might as well sell them. And I used the money because even then we couldn't really get anyone. I used them for a better youth staff. So, you know, we've got a better youth scout than we did last season. So hopefully that brings us somebody in. I am tempted to do another Scout Future Star, but I don't really want to. That was from the last youth scout, and look at the state of them. You know, I'm going to do it actually. Fuck the lot of it. I'm going to do it. Scout Future Star, Boshington. Oh yeah, I should point out that this guy here, Hall, we've brought him up from the youth academy. So that shit scout last season did actually get me, you know, a decent young player with pretty decent potential. And also we've got Bell here, who was one of the first that I brought up. He is on the transfer list because he's not getting used. And then Max Evans as well. Another one who probably won't be used, but he's just there for rotation because, as you can see, we've got nothing. So there's the lineup we're going to go with for the Wigan game. Pretty much as you'd expect. Moussa Barrow still hasn't really been started in the league because when Ivan Toney's performing like this, why would I drop him? He has been doing well in the cup competitions though, has the boy Moussa Barrow. He got the winner. No, he didn't get the winner both times. He got the goals both times, but the last time we had to take it to penalties. So let's get into this game. Wigan Athletic to finish the episode off. Yes, boyos, it's good to be back at the ABAC Stadium. I love this stadium. It's not the real stadium, but I fell in love with it. You know, it's got this old feel to it, and I love it. Best defence. Look at that. For a newly promoted side to be up there with to have a better defensive record than two of the relegated sides. That's a great bit of business. Great bit of a tactical genius on my part. Yeah, I am a tactical genius. There's our lineup then. We'll go through the Wigan lineup. Just because. Let's see if Will Grigg starts. Because I've heard he could be on fire. He's not. He's on the bench there. Windass rings a bell. Walker! Jamie Walker! The return! How have I just clicked on? That's the story of this match. Jamie Walker starts in that cam roll. Okay, let's go. Look, that's just put a fucking hop in my step. I forgot he played for Wigan. Let's do this. Let's show Jamie Walker that League One season is the best he's ever going to have. Woodgid's gone into a bit of space. Tony, first touch around his man, shoots from the edge of the box, and it's just wide. Closer than I thought it was there. It hit the post behind the post. Love the curl on that ball. Just not enough, though. Keeper was panicked. We've been all over Wigan so far. Jamie Walker's been pocketed. Oh, grow up, Windass. Ball in, that's easy for Tafazoli. He wears a magic hat. And if you throw a brick at him, he'll let the fucker back. That's not where I passed that. I wanted it up towards Ivan Toney, but I don't know why he's passed it there. Well done, Dodo. Goal before half-time, maybe. Toney. Good ball through. Madison. It did want Gomez to get on the end of that for some reason. Madison still. Dinks it. Gomez! Oh, I don't know why I did that. That was the last kick of the half, that attempted bicycle kick, and it's going to be the last thing that Angel Gomez does because he hasn't been performing that well, and we're going to go to that system that we loved a lot last season with Toney as the cam, but we're going to put Moussa Barrow up top where Jason Cummins played last season. Hopefully Toney just gives us that cutting edge in the middle because we've been lacking that, and Gomez has given the ball away quite a few times in the match, so hopefully that does the trick. Fucking hell, we're just playing a 1-2. Walker and Jacobs are just 1-2 this the entire way down the pitch, and that's a decent ball in. Reed chests away, and Tafazoli boots corner. Take it short. Walker, he drilled it towards the edge of the box. Back out wide to the corner taker. Now Walker, he dinks one in. It's a good ball, that's easy for Christian. So Wigan have just brought on another former posh player, De Silva Lopez, who I was excited to use in this save at the beginning of the year, or the beginning of this FIFA cycle, but then Peterborough just decided to sell him to Wigan, and he's literally just came onto the pitch, so, you know, I didn't get to use him. While I've been talking, we've got ourselves into a good position, but the cross, just the final ball in this game has just been really poor from us. Wigan have been knocking it about like that the entire game. Lovely foot. Did you see that football? Moussa Barrow through Ivan Toney! He's finished it! That is against the run of play. Wow, I did not see that coming. Ivan Toney has given Peterborough the lead with 15 minutes to go. The substitution worked. Moussa Barrow, Ivan Toney linking up. The play in the middle of the pitch was unreal. There you go, son. Toney's through there. Lovely ball by Moussa Barrow. Hits it low. He scuffed it a bit. You know, the pace on the ball wasn't what I expected it to be, but luckily the placement is enough. Out of the reach of the keeper, into the bottom right, and Peterborough have got the win, or not the win, got the goal that could give them the win, and could see them go 6 out of 6. which is unreal. Let's drop this to defensive, please. Not only am I going to go to defensive, I'm going to properly park this bus. The bus is beep, beep, beep. Can you hear that? Oh, it's being parked. Former posh player De Silva gets there. Walker, the two former Peterborough players linking up. Now Jamie Walker back to De Silva. I don't know who he's tried to give that to. He quite clearly thinks that he still plays for Peterborough. And we've got away with that then. That could have been a dangerous counter-attack. Woodyard gets it out of his feet. Hall lays it through. Musa Barrow pulls it back. Shoots. I don't know why I shot from there. There was options in the middle, Mark. But yeah, why not? I'll just shoot from a tight angle. That's never going to go in. But there's full time though. Good win in the end. A very scrappy win, that one. I don't think we deserve that at all. I really don't. But who cares about deserving it? Another win, and we're 6 out of 6 in the league. 7 out of 7. Maybe 8. Yeah, we've played 2 Carabao Cup games. We're 8 out of 8 at the start of the season. And Ivan Toney yet again continuing his fine goal scoring form. And Peterborough continue their fine winning form. If I don't get Manager of the Month, it'll be unreal. How very dare you. So with an hour to go of transfer deadline day, we've had offers for players. All of them have been, rejected because they weren't worth my time. Tafazoli, Mark Tyler, Dembele. Cedric Hendricks also had an offer put in. 1.2 mil, which is fantastic, but I need him because he's a starting player. So that's what we've done this season. Players in, 8.4 mil worth of players. Fructal, Dodo and Musa Barrow, and players out where we went on a bit of a spree. Buckley Ricketts, Cook, Chapman, Yorwith, Daniel, all of them gone. Which is probably not the smartest idea considering that I need squad rotation, but I like to live life on the edge. The day after deadline day, we do have our future star, so we'll see who that is. Oh, okay. He's done well there, hasn't he? So it's a centre-back. I was kind of hoping for a centre-back. I know I said centre-mid as well. Centre-back, centre-mid. A defensive player is what we needed. And, oh shit, fuck off. Look at that physical. 94 acceleration, 94 jump, 92 strength. What the fuck is this guy? Are those not some of the best stats you've ever seen? What the... 91 this... Oh my god, I've just jizzed in my... I can't say that because he's 15. He's getting trained up. I don't know when his birthday is. I don't know when he's legal. Other countries look enviously at Peterborough manager. Yeah, but still no Manager of the Month award. Bollocks. I'll leave you with a stat. Ivan Toney, top of the top scorers. Just got Player of the Month as well. I didn't spot that before. And we are top of the league. 6 wins out of 6. 11 goals. 2 conceded. What a record for a newly promoted side. My goal is playoffs. My goal is playoffs. Any more than that, if we get automatic promotion, that's fine. I do expect us to slip up soon. So I'll just enjoy this while I do. Enjoy this while I can. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you want to follow me on Twitter, the link is in the description. Share this with Peterborough players. I just want one of them to acknowledge me. If Jason Cummins acknowledges me, I'll stop the series. I won't, but I'll think about it. But I won't. So yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, all that stuff, and have a nice day.